My name is Priscilla, and I work in education, mainly providing services for students within special education. I have 3 fur babies, and I'm originally from San Jose, Costa Rica, but I've been here since I was 2 years old. And one of my dreams is to move back to Costa Rica and rehabilitate sloths. I love them, they're so cute, and I think that would just be a dream, to be in paradise and just helping injured sloths back into the wild. I was like any other little girl. I had a phase where I was really into ballerinas, and it just so happened that one of my mom's friends took ballet when she was younger, and I think she was a teacher, but I can't remember 100%. But I remember my best friend and I at the time taking classes in her living room, like prancing around the living room, and I remember like the little leotards and things like that. But I don't think it lasted for more than a month, if that. But it was something that I wouldn't say very formal. It was just something that I did because I was in the ballerina phase, but no other dance experience other than that. But I just remember catching it one time when I was younger and seeing the performers and just thinking they were gorgeous and just beautiful, and I just really enjoyed the way they moved and just the way the dance was. So other than having that fascination with it, I never had any belly dance experience. Belly dance was more of a thing, it was like a whim, just an idea of after I turned 30, I was doing things for every birthday, do something outside the box. So just one of those years I was like, oh, let me look into belly dancing, and I went online and did a search, and a class popped up in the Katy, Cypress area, and I was like, just let me go ahead and try that. And I was doing it more just to see what it was like and maybe do something more for exercise. So that's kind of where belly dance came out, just remembering how much I was into it when I was younger, watching it on TV and just going for it, thinking it would be something fun to try. I was surprised, first of all, how hard it was. It really is hard. It really is a dance that has a lot of intricate movements and in ways complicated, but it makes sense once you do it. But I was just very surprised at how hard it was, just the movements. But the other thing I was surprised about is that this wasn't really an exercise kind of class. It was really dance, and it made sense to me because it's belly dance, but it was geared more to prepare you as a dancer, which I thought I was totally surprised about. And then when I started hearing about the choreographies and doing like the shows and things like that, that made me kind of nervous because I never even expected to go down that route. So those were the 2 areas about how it is a difficult dance, but you just got to keep with it basically. And then just the performance piece, to actually being trained as a dancer, those 2 areas really were the main things that surprised me. Well, I guess the biggest area would be helping build that confidence, which is great. Never in a million years would I have thought that I would ever perform, and I've actually done, I think, 5 performances already, and just the thought of that, I never thought I would ever get to that point of just having that confidence to be in front of people. Because even at work, when I'm in front of people in meetings talking, and it could be like 10 people, maybe even 5 people, and they're looking at me, I get very nervous because that's just part of my introverted nature. It's just like, don't look at me, I'd rather be behind the scenes. But to be in front of people and to perform and actually make it through, that was very interesting to have that experience. And thinking back about my first performance, when I heard the music and then it stopped, and then I was wondering how did I do, but I actually made it through I hit every move, I think. But that was very exciting to just be able to get to that point of just having that confidence to go out there. What I like most is how much, first of all, within the studio I'm in, the support from the ladies that I've met and from the instructor, of course, just that they're always supportive when you're talking about, like, let's say performances. They're always encouraging you that you can do it, you're doing great. Even after the shows, my last show, I got told that I looked better on stage as far as confidence, that I didn't seem so nervous like I have before, which was interesting because I thought the show before I had more confidence in this one because there was more people. But to just hear the flip side was funny, and then to hear that I'm getting better on turns. So just to hear feedback from people of how you're growing is amazing, just that support that you get along the way. And also just appreciating, I guess, my body, or just who I am as a woman, and just all that can come out of that was pretty amazing, because I am very shy, and just putting things out there in certain ways is can be kind of intimidating, but it's just so, it feels so natural. The dance feels so natural to the body, and it's just, those were kind of things that were interesting and exciting, and just nice to see how that all kind of came out and worked out. So next, as far as me and belly dance, I think my main goal is just to continue working on those performances, because I do want to get to the point where I have fun in the moment versus getting lost in my head, because when I do start thinking of what comes next is kind of where I lose myself in the dance, and I kind of feel disconnected from the music, and then I feel the nerves setting in. So I just want to be able to get to the point where when I'm performing that I can enjoy it and connect with the audience more, and just connect with the music, and just basically get lost in the music, and that's all I hear versus the nervousness and the voices in my head. I just want to be free in the moment, and just maybe a solo, which kind of scares me just thinking about it now, but I think that would be neat, because I've seen other girls that I've helped encourage along the way do it, and it's just so amazing to just see them get to that point, and I think it would be amazing to be able to get to that point myself. It would say a lot. I would just say go for it. You know, I just did it out of a whim, not knowing where I would be today, and you know, I've come a long way. Never thought I would, like I said earlier, be performing. So it's just an amazing experience, and just do it because I'm going to speak to this studio that I really don't feel any judgment here. It's just very supportive and very accepting. I think we just got to get to that point where we accept ourselves too as women. We have so many things that we criticize about ourselves, and I think just going out there and trying it, if it's something you really are interested, just let that love that you have for it come out. So you just gotta just do it.